Is this better?
Shh.
Arm yourselves, America. This is Defenders Live.
Here comes the danger up in this club. When we get started, man, we ain't gonna stop. We gonna turn it out till it gets too hot. Everybody sing, hey, tell 'em turn it out till they get no more. Let's get this thing shaking like a disco ball. This is your last warning, I'm gonna see go. I am not afraid of the storm that comes my way. When it hits, it shakes me to the core and makes me strong.
What's that? What?
Stop laughing at me.
What? What am I doing?
You're laughing. I
No,
can tell
no,
you.
actually, I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing at Rocky, who's already been commenting for like the past 2 minutes.
Hurry this crap up. I've got crap to do.
No,
Things going on.
oh no, more like that's quite a header for today's episode. Yes, yes, it is, and no, it isn't better, Dylan. It's pinching my side. Yes, yes, Rocky, we know we are live. We are running through, and Dylan is having technical issues because he needs to get a brand new freaking router, like I told him to do 3 days ago.
Don't.
Yes, you do.
He checked it and said it was absolutely perfect.
He's lying. He's a lying liar that lies.
No.
Yes.
He does.
Yes. The man is a lying liar that lies. You take it look. I take mine every 6 months. I take mine every 6 months because it craps out.
He said it was fine. Okay.
Yeah, it's crap technology. Go get a new one. I promise you it's way different now. I'm telling you to do it. Do it for the show.
Don't tell me what to do. You're not my real dad.
For the show. Do it for the show. Speaking of, welcome to the show, everybody. This is Defenders Live on Mojo 50 Radio. If you couldn't hear that when Dylan was trying to say that originally, it's because he's got a crappy connection over Skype. Love you, buddy. And now he's not gonna talk at all. But if you don't listen to us live, you can listen to us anywhere where you can listen to podcasts that you deem fit, whether it be the Spreaker, the iTunes, the SoundClouds, anywhere that you want to. Stitcher, I don't care. We're there. We're there. And if we're not there, tell us and we will be there as soon as we possibly can. Now, if you are listening to us live or if you want to listen to us live, that's over on iHeartRadio. You can go to iHeartRadio, go to the Mojo 50 radio section in the app, and it is wonderful. You can do it there. Rocky over there on the Facebook. Finish live with Steven and Steven. Hello? Are you there? Not working? You got no sound. Oh, goodness. And now Dylan has absolutely no sound. Check your loop back, buddy. It's best I can tell you. Check your loop back. But while he's going on with our technical difficulties, have everything else going through there, let us go through... Thanks, Rocky. Are you there, God? It's me, Steven. Yeah, I know. It's a rough start. It's a rough start. He has crap technology. It is what it is going to be. But before we get started, let's always talk about one of our sponsors. Tonight, we're starting out with the new promos for Gunbox. That's right. Get your Gunbox here. Their mission is to help keep kids safe and their families safe while having access to your firearms being readily available are the best things known to man. Their line of gun safes have audible alarms if moved or tampered with, add-on mobile alerts, anything like that. You can have an RFID ring on your finger to get quick, easy access. You can do a key code. You can do a fingerprint. You can do anything that you can possibly imagine there with the gun box. They have every which way available to get you stationed. No matter what it is, they will take care of you, keep you and your family safe. If you use Mojo50 at checkout over at Gunbox, I believe it's gunbox.com, gunbox.com. If you use the promo code checkout, you can get 10% off of any order over $159. So any order of $159, you can get 10% off on. And their travel box is like $199. So that right there, boom, you're done. It's there. It's done and easy. No problems, no questions asked. Not a problem at all. You could take it. Go to gunbox.com. Use the promo code Mojo50. Get 10% off on the checkout. So Dylan brought this up to my attention today. I know Gunbox is freaking awesome. I'm going to get one as soon as I possibly can. Dylan brought this up to my attention today. He found where, what's his name? Ami? Is it Ami? Yeah, Ami Horowitz. Ami Horowitz is a filmmaker. And he likes to do undercover work a lot, investigative work a lot. And so he was in North Carolina recently. And it just so happened that UNC and Duke had these summits that they were going on. And it was on Israel. And wouldn't you know it, Duke and UNC Chapel Hill are full of a whole bunch of anti-Semites. I didn't know. It's crazy. It's a horrible thing. You see, filmmaker Ami Horowitz went to campus of UNC North Carolina in Chapel Hill to attend the UNC's joint conference with Duke University on the conflict over Gaza. It was held March 22nd through the 24th, if you wanted to know. The event was awarded a $235,000 cash grant setup. He was told he wasn't allowed to bring his film crew into the conference or the organizers, so instead he brought a hidden mic and a concealed camera to document what really went on at the conference. What he found left him declaring that the two universities had 38 departments of schools that co-sponsored the event, and all of them should be ashamed. Asking for a friend, Jack Hole. Looks like DOA show, live look like a DOA show right now. Train wreck? Yes, true. It is. That's okay. It's fine. We'll deal. Horowitz explained at the beginning of the video that he had decided to go to the event in order to get a sense of the perspectives of the people attending the conference. What he discovered was not only a lot of bashing of Israel and whitewashing of Hamas, but also an alarming degree of open anti-Semitism. How open, you might ask? Well, open enough to where they invited a incredibly open anti-Semite rapper by the name, what was his name? Oh, gosh. I have to find his name now. Tamer Nafar. By the name of Tamer Nafar. He's a Palestinian rapper, huge anti-Semite, and he does things, his songs include the likes of Mama, I Fell in Love with a Jew, where the rapper tells the audience and leads them in the lyrics, think of Mel Gibson. Go that anti-Semitic. And then he says things like, let's try it together because I need your help. I can't be anti-Semitic alone. And then he sings his song, Oh, I'm in Love with a Jew, and then goes through the whole thing. He also has songs like Democracy, Why It Reminds Me of Nazis, You've Raped the Arab Soul, and other things of that nature. It's amazing that this man was even allowed on campus, let alone that he was allowed to sing the words that he was singing, and to be as openly anti-Semitic as he was. Very romantic individual, Rocky. Very romantic individual. At one point, Horowitz asked a security guard to leave because the director was asked by the security guard to leave because the director does not want your interviews to be conducted, end quote. A woman standing next to the guard said, quote, we don't understand what your intentions are. You don't understand what Ami Horowitz's intentions are when he's literally at an anti-Semitic conference and he's a Jew. asking people questions about why are you here and what are you doing. It was a 2-ish day event. In that 2-ish day event, it was amazing how quickly and how horribly things went wrong. It went from just, people pandering and, lightly grazing over. It's that leftist thing. It's that whole leftist idea and agenda where, well, we're not actually going to say it up front, but we're going to kind of like gloss over it. And it's just going to be, this nice veneer of, well, we love everybody, but them Jews are crazy. That same thing that they do with everybody else. Oh, we want to have, this is an open and very inclusive place. But you Christians are just, no, we can't have you. Or, you believe in the Constitution. No, we can't have that. Zig the Trucker Gator says, this rapper sounds like a real stand-up guy. Also, I've never heard Dylan be so quiet. Yeah, because Dylan technically had to reset his computer to try and make sure that everything works. It's a work in progress, folks. It's a work in progress. This is one of the reasons why he really wants us to be in the same room to do this entire thing, because he's hurt right now. He's hurt. It's okay though. It's okay. We'll get past this. We'll get through this. It'll be fine. We'll make it happen. We will make it work. But we step through from one self-righteous orgy of anti-Semitism to one crazed anti-Semitic, what would you call her? Islamicist, yes, that would have to be the term, anti-Semitic Islamicist in Ilhan Omar. That's right. I'm sure everybody's heard about the 9/11 comments that she's made recently. If you haven't, that's okay. That's okay. It's all right. We're going to talk about it right now. It says, quote, you ever wonder if she's an American first? A Fox and Friends host said in the Congressroom. By the way, this is from the HuffPo. They're trying to do this like glowing rendition of things. And I just want you to hear from the left how they talk about Ilhan Omar. Conservatives are calling Representative Ilhan Omar un-American. This time, it's not going far enough to condemn the 9/11 terrorist attacks in a speech she made to the Council of American Islamic Relations last month. The attack are part of an ongoing right-wing pattern in which Muslim politicians are accused of harboring dual loyalties. Quote, far too long we've lived with the discomfort of being a second-class citizen, Omar says in a clip circulating on social media that was taken from March 23rd fundraising event. She added, quote, frankly, I'm tired of it, and every single Muslim in this country should be tired of it. Well, frankly, you're an Islamicist. And I don't care if somebody's a Muslim. Being a Muslim doesn't bother me that much. You being a Muslim doesn't bother me. You being an Islamicist bothers me. That's what bothers me. I don't know beyond anything else, but to me, if you want Sharia law above the American laws and Constitution, then you are an Islamicist. If you are trying to push whatever agenda is on CARE's setup, you are an Islamicist. If you don't understand that, and if you don't think about it, if all you say, well, she's a Muslim, and because she's a Muslim, dual citizenry, blah, 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 blah. No. I don't know what she has, dual loyalties or whatnot. First off, she wasn't originally American. So I don't know where her loyalties lie. I know that in this case, her loyalty lies with her religion first. And that's generally an okay thing, except for the fact that she is of the staunchest degree of Islamicism. She is for political Islam, not just a religious understanding, not just a faith, not just the inward struggle of your own, which is your personal jihad. No, she is not about the personal jihad. She is about the jihad. And those who can't see that are writing this. Well, much of her speech focused on the challenge of being a Muslim in America. One line in particular proved agitating. Quote, CARE was founded after 9/11 because they recognized that some people did something and that all of us were starting to lose access to our civil liberties. No, CARE was founded because they are an arm of Hamas. CARE was founded because Hamas needed an extra reach into America. And it just so happened that after 9/11, I don't know, yeah, there was a strike up against anybody who was of the Islamic faith because we were just attacked by a bunch of people of the Islamic faith. And doesn't that suck? When your faith, when your foundation dictates that you are going to be attacked, but it's only dictating that you're going to be attacked because you attacked first. CARE has never been about actually caring. CARE has always been about pushing an agenda and funneling money to clean up all of the crap that happened. See, CARE was also actually founded in 1994. So it would seem that Ilhan Omar is a little bit lost in her understanding. How would Ilhan Omar not know? That's correct, Nicole. CARE is Muslim Brotherhood. And yes, you are correct over there in Kevin. You were correct. It is 1994 when they were founded. But how would Ilhan Omar, a person who had been on the board of CARE, not know that they were founded in 1994? Huh? How would she not know that? That's not the point. She does know it. She knows it in her core. But one of the tenets of Islam is that you can legally and willfully lie to anyone who is not Islamic. Anyone who is not Islamic is able to be lied to. No matter who they are, no matter what they are, no matter what their family is, no matter how they like you, no matter how much you like them, you are made to lie to those people to make sure that you will not die and that you can then eventually conquer them. So HuffPo actually did put that point in there. They did actually put that point in there. And so it's not a thing for me to look at and say, okay, well, they weren't being completely honest. HuffPo was actually being honest about this one point here. But what we're trying to get through is that they're trying to put it through a perspective that she's being attacked by conservatives because of her faith. No, she's being attacked by conservatives because she is espousing a political viewpoint that is in direct violation of our Constitution. A direct violation of our Constitution. And I don't know about you, but I know for a fact that if somebody was in direct violation of our Constitution, they should be kicked out of office. As quickly as possible, as simply as possible, and as easily as possible. But you know what? It's not going to happen because this woman is on the far left. And so she's just going to be covered for. She's going to be taken care of. And you know what? The far left is restricting our speech too much. They're restricting our speech too often, silencing conservatives across America. There's been shadow bans. There's been Twitter and Facebook have all been pushing us through. They've been blocking our ad revenues on YouTube, restricting our searches on Google, removing our apps from all the platforms. These are all direct attacks on the First Amendment. And I got to tell you, I'm sick and tired of it. Just like I'm sick and tired of Ilhan Omar, I'm sick and tired of this crap. And if you are as well, maybe you've woken up to this. You have a choice. You can fight back. You can join Patriot Mobile today. Veteran-led Patriot Mobile is America's only conservative cell phone company out there. Every cell phone call that you make protects your constitutional rights, and that's because every bill fights for your freedom. Every time that you pay for your service at Patriot Mobile, a portion of your bill comes out of their pocket and goes straight into conservative causes. People like the Heritage Foundation, the NRA, Alliance Defending Freedom, and so much more. With plans starting as low as $25 a month, why wait? Call them at 1-800-A-PATRIOT, 1-800-A-PATRIOT, or use the promo code MOJO50, 1-800-A-PATRIOT, use the promo code MOJO50, or go to patriotmobile.com/MOJO50 to waive your activation fees today. We won't be silent. Join us in the thousands of Americans switching to Patriot Mobile today and let freedom ring. Asking for a friend, Jack Cole says, doesn't every Democrat stance violate the Constitution? Not everyone. Not everyone. I understand where you're at. I understand where you're at there. I agree, mostly. But not everyone. Sometimes Democrats will surprise you, and they'll actually stand for the Constitution. I won't say it's always, but sometimes they'll do that, and it's okay. Apparently nobody's on the MeWe, so that's okay. That's all right. That's fine. Zig the Truck and Gator says, she's almost far enough left to have gone around the world and be back on the right. No, not actually on the right, but very, 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 very far left. Yes, that is true. That is correct. Jeremy Hansen wants to know where my better half is. He's having technical difficulties. I think he's going to come back in during the break because it's pretty close to break time, and that's how it works. Before the break, though, I want to start telling you guys a little bit about something pretty funny here. I don't know how it works, but I'm going to try to get Dylan involved in this. And this consent condom, apparently, people are saying that it fails to understand how consent actually works, which I don't know. Someone invented a condom to promote consent in relationships. Problem is, the people behind the product seem to have a very limited understanding of consent and sexual assault. This from Mashables.com. Mashables.com. They say their problems don't end there. Women have been voicing their concerns about on Twitter about the condoms' gamification of consent through the product's resemblance of a Rubik's Cube. Okay. Oh, no. This is not good. I really need to get Dylan on this. Hey, Rocky Stucci's here. What's up, buddy? Glad to see you around. Hopefully everything's going good for you. What are you people talking about on the Twitters? Doesn't everything there you go. Care was founded in the early 90s. That is true. Asking for Jackal. Asking for friend Jackal. Yes, they were founded in the early 90s. So what do you think? A full consent. So it's a consent condom. And to open the condom wrapper, here's what you got to do. You've got to match the Rubik's Cube. You got to make the colors work. Who wants to go through that when all you're just trying to do is get a little? I don't know. Huh. Well, that sound there means that it is time for a commercial break. We will be right back right after this. Let's see if we can't get Dylan back on now. Buddy. See if I can get jamming out to the music now. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can.
Is it better?
Yes, much better. We can hear you now.
Not happy. I am not the least bit effing happy right now.
That's what happens when you burn out your sound system. Are you okay, dude?
No, I am not the least bit frickin' happy. Not even a tad. So.
Oh, it's okay.
It's about to be really interesting.
It's going to be really interesting. We're still talking about the condom, consent condom. So.
Yeah, that's not even the one I need to be pissed off at.
I know. Do you want to touch back on something else? I mean, we can.
Oh, there ain't no point in it now. It's already moved on. Ain't no reason to make everybody else suffer.
Asking for a friend.
If I hear one person bitch about the bell one damn time, so help me God.
Sorry, it was a very serious half.
Say something about the bell. I dare. I don't care about the stupid bell at this point.
Dang, man. Come on.
Oh, never mind.
We just dug into it. So asking for a friend, Jackal said...
the consent thing, you mean?
Uh-huh, yeah. That's Steven. So you and Dylan are going to demonstrate how to open a consent condom? No. No, we're not.
Yoga pants.
No. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. Wouldn't be prudent.
How did you get into it?
Just started.
It's so stupid.
And we're back. You're listening to Defenders Live on Mojo 50. Dylan is back with me. Yay! He's not happy.
Here.
He's not happy.
I am not freaking happy.
His computer literally died.
No, it did not. I don't know what happened, but I don't embarrass or get upset easily, but I do get upset easily. I don't get embarrassed very easily, and this is one of them. This is chaps my tail to no end. This is one of the reasons why we get on early and we check this crap and it all works. And then literally as it's coming on, it's like, oh, you just disappeared and suck. And it's like,
no, come on, it's not that bad.
No, it is. It's always that bad. I'm a perfectionist once it comes to this thing, and
I forgive you.
I
forgive you.
Yeah, well,
I forgive you.
And let somebody say something about the bell once. I dare you.
Don over on the Facebook says, STFU about the bell, y'all.
Donna's like, don't. Shh. Thank you, Donna. You're a sweetheart. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, let's talk about this stupid condom.
All right, stupid condom. Go.
Stupid condom. Where are you at?
Anywhere. Start it up.
Or did you go into it at all? Did you read any of the tweets?
Barely. I just scratched the surface.
You're make me have to use that damn bell, aren't you? I hate you. Okay, so to refresh the condom.
Mm-hmm.
Tinian Company basically decided how great of an idea it would be to make a condom that would guarantee consent, as it would require two hands to put fingers in holes, two other hands, obviously, to open the box. So it took both people completely invested, both hands on each person, to be able to open said box, to be able to use the condom, to be able to do the do.
So it takes 4 hands.
It does. It does. I had a joke, and it's not as funny. Never mind.
It takes 2, baby.
I was going to go there, but it does take 2. Anyway. And I knew the minute I first saw this. So my wife showed it to me from the local news. And the local news was like, hey, check this out. It's pretty cool. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's pretty neat. Send it to me.
Yeah.
And I was looking at it, and I said, I guarantee you somebody's not happy. This is not good enough. And
lo and behold,
here it is. And I knew I would find it from Mashable.
That's it.
It's in Mashable. The consent condom
Mm-hmm.
Both people, blah, blah, blah. Well, this chickie poo, Holly Baxter, is an editor at The Independent, wrote on Twitter that the condom taps into the already problematic nature of our culture's conversations about consent. Products and strategies devised, usually by men, which address the problem of women saying they got raped rather than women experiencing sexual assault, end quote.
Wait. This has nothing to do with that.
No, it doesn't. And she went on to tweet, quote, I feel like we see this a lot when we talk about consent. Oh, yeah. They were devised by men, which addresses the problem of women saying they get raped rather than women experiencing sexual assault. It goes on to say, I know it's an ad agency, an ad agency gimmick, but that still is a problem.
How?
Apparently, a lady at The Guardian had an opinion. Columnist Moira Donegan.
Moira. It's Moira.
Done again. She done again.
It's
Moira done again.
Well, it sounds like she's either Irish or Scottish. It's Moira Donegan.
That could be. I don't know. Liken the product's concept to solving a, quote, 3D puzzle to get the condom out of the wrapper. And she tweeted a mention in the meeting when someone said, quote, straight men are so inept or incompetent they can't talk to or listen to the women they're trying to have sex with. So let's literally have them solve a 3D puzzle to get the condoms out of the wrapper.
Because that really makes things hot and heavy.
Yeah. And they go on to complain. There was one of them on here I found. I'm trying to find it. It went further. It ends up coming back to they're saying that even though it takes both people to open it and both hands to use it and both hands obviously to get it open. Oh, here we go. This is by some lady. Jess Skolnick.
I don't know where you are, so
it's
almost very bottom.
Almost
I see it. Yeah.
Is that Jess
Skolnick?
Skolnick. The consent condom appears to have been created by people who know nothing about either consensual sex or sexual assault. Are you sure about that there, Pumpkin?
There's a question here from Zig the Trucking Gator. He says, since when do rapists take the time to put a condom on?
That's kind of what I was looking at from the whole thing. And actually, there is a somebody had addressed that in this article that from George M. Johnson, who is verified. He must be somebody. Thank you. People who rape and commit sexual assaults do not always wear condoms anyway. Hence, no consent.
Right.
You can't,
Yeah.
And makes a point. You can't make people happy. The thing that got to me, though, was going back to where they're talking about how it doesn't prevent. It's all about trying to protect the men from sexual assault or from being charged with sexual assault or with rape, and not about protecting the woman from the assault in the first place. I hate to tell you this, but a condom is not going to protect you from rape, just like taking a gun away from somebody isn't going to protect you from a murderer.
Right.
Or a mugger or whatever. It's not the tool used on the outside. It's the inside. It's the heart. It's what is inside that person's heart, who they are. That's what's going to do the damage. A condom is going to do nothing but, prevent you from, making a child that you will later be apparently compelled to abort.
Right. Donna over on the Facebook asks, what if you're having a threesome? Who gets left out?
Can you imagine how much of a pain in the ass it would be to open it? Oh, no, wait. Open mine first.
That was for both pain in the ass and open mind first.
Yep.
Zip the Trucking Gator over on the Twitter says, I get hot and heavy when solving Rubik's Cubes, but that's just sweaty frustration and chubby fingers. Nothing to do with sex at all.
Yeah, that's It's the whole thing. Like, you can't sit here and say, when if you're going through the extent of opening a condom and putting it on in the first place, it's consensual.
Yeah, that's a lot of time.
It takes effort. There is no man on this planet that's going to be like, well, hold on. I really want to savagely rape this lady, but I need to protect myself.
My dad over on the Facebook says, well, he guesses that the rapist just had a hard heart.
It's a double bell. Way to go.
Oh man, that's terrible.
It's not about the outside. This is the problem that people, and this is not a political stance. This is not anything. This is how people nowadays believe, is that you can just change things on the outside to protect you, to keep you in this little bubble, to keep you safe and protected. And that's not how it works. You can change everything on the outside, and you can still be a victim of rape. You could still be assaulted. You could still be killed. It doesn't matter whether there's a gun or a condom or whatever involved.
Yes, that is very true. Yes, I completely agree. And you know, Mojo Waffles over on the DOA show MeWe page says teamwork at the gangbang is important.
Teamwork. It's how we get things done.
Yep, that's how the dream works. My dad also adds, if you have to think about it, well.
Yeah, this is true. Over on Twitter, it's SNK Thompson. Steven Airey and Dylan doing a show. Can't control what happens, just how we react. So very true.
He also adds a meme. Deal with it.
Deal with it. And that is a very
that is a very impromptu and appropriate meme.
Yeah, it
oddly
really fitting the threesome thing a minute ago.
Yeah, oddly fitting the entire conversation here. That's amazing. Cat Coolers. Cat Coolers is our sponsor for this quarter hour. See, cat coolers are rugged. They're so rugged it changes everything. They keep your ice cold for 7 days, dude. No, we don't need that for this. That is not.
This is the way you started. I was like, I feel like we need this.
Oh yeah, they're so rugged. No, we don't.
Cold.
That was yesterday, not today. Remember, keep them separate.
Yeah, it's the wrong one. We only do that when we're talking food porn.
That's right. That's only food porn. We don't do that for anything else. Look, it keeps your ice cold for 7 days. They're made in the USA. They're completely customizable, which means that you can put whatever the heck you want on there. If you want a Defender's Eagle, if you want a Mojo 5.0, if you want, I don't know, an entire wraparound that just says Defenders Live, Principles Above Privilege.
If you want our faces.
If you want our faces on either side, I prefer the front.
What, the front of our face or the front of the container?
Front of the container.
Oh, I was like, take a picture of the back of my head and put it on there if you want to. I don't.
That's it. You put the front of my face on there and the back of Dylan's head on the other side. That would really confuse people. That would really mess them up. You can do that, and that's just fine. They come in 5 different colors: white, black, yellow, camouflage, and blue collar, which only turns blue when it's ice cold. You can find them
Rockies.
That's right. And you can find them at catcoolers.com. Go to catcoolers.com, use the promo code Steven, STEVEN, and you can get 10% off on anything you purchase there over on catcoolers.com. Catcoolers.com. My dad also adding condoms by Shaft.
Who gets the shaft?
She does, preferably.
How long? All night? That was a half bell.
Condoms and a half shell?
Condom power. Oh.
Thank you. There's another song coming into my head of it. I'm just gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. That's fine. That's done. No more.
That's in my head. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm gonna keep that one in your head because that's amazing. Speaking of a giant wanker, Gregory Craig, former White House counsel, has been charged with false statements and concealing information about his work with a pro-Russian political faction in the Ukraine.
Wait a minute. So now we have it. This is the Russian canoodling that supposedly has been there. The Mueller investigation and all that crap. That's what this is, right? We found it.
Yes.
This is the evidence to link Trump to Russian collusion and everything else, right? We got it. This is it.
Yeah,
Hot diggity damn.
Except one thing.
What's that?
It's not Trump's White House.
No, it is, because Trump's in office.
No. This guy wasn't from the Trump's White House.
Well, then whose would he be from?
Oh, let me go through this. Gregory Craig, who served the White House counsel to a President Barry Obama.
I'm sorry. That would be. You mean the President Barack Obama?
Yes.
Huh. The first black president of the United States.
Yes.
The one previously before the current.
Before the orange one. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was charged with lying and concealing information from the federal authorities in the first case against the prominent Democrat stemming from Russia's special counsel on the Robert Mueller investigation. See, the charges center around work Craig performed in 2012 on behalf of a pro-Russian political faction in the Ukraine, part of an illicit lobbying effort by Paul Manafort, the former chairman of President Donald Trump.
Well, now. I don't think anybody was looking at that, had thought of that, and I'm caught off guard.
You are.
One would say in awe.
That's true.
That's just.
Craig is 74. And,
good.
He's accused of making false statements and concealing information from the Justice Department's former Foreign Agent Registration Unit regarding his work for the Ukraine government. See, people who lobby on behalf of foreign governments in the United States are required to register with the department. Craig was also charged with repeating those lines to the Mueller investigation in 2017.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Yeah. See, the attorney's former law firm, Skadden, Arps, Slate, Meager, and Flom.
Wow. Cause
I'm gonna say that again.
Please do.
Skadden, Arps, Slate, Meager, and Flom. Agreed in January to pay $4.6 million to the Justice Department for its work on behalf of the Ukraine government. At the time, prosecutors did not identify Craig, but said that the senior partner at the firm had lied to the department about the work and avoided having to register with the government when working on behalf of a foreign power.
Huh. I know this is a very simple little thing that shouldn't be harped on, but
what's that?
Skadden, Arps, Slate, Meager, and Flom is a hell of a
name
of a legal team, isn't it?
I know.
When I think of
the best of the best,
right, the top of the line. When someone says, "I need a lawyer," you need to go see.
Look,
Arps, Slate,
look. See, Skadden is great. I love me some Arps and Slate. Meager, I mean, really good lawyer, great in the paperwork, definitely great on the back end. But he's just not a good upfront guy. But yeah. Flom?
Really? Now, I've heard good things about Flom now.
Flom is amazing.
I heard that's the man to get things done.
Speaking of getting things done, apparently my dad believes that every time I ring a bell, a cat gets a condom. I believe he means cat coolers.
Oh, that would be nice. On
behalf of that.
Oh, that's just wow.
Wow. it goes pretty in depth here about this.
He's done his work. And Plum.
But I just got to say, duh?
Yeah. No, I'm going to ask, who cares? At this point, I'm going to go pull Hillary. At this point, what difference does it make? It doesn't do anything. The man is not going to get in trouble for anything. No. It was a blip. They've got it. It's going to disappear. It's going to fizzle out. He is going to spend the rest of his life in Florida somewhere in a nice little house with his mistress and his wife. Grandkids come up for Christmas, that sort of thing. Nothing's going to happen to the man.
You're right.
So why did you waste the time to write an article?
Because it needed to be said. This is actually from the USA Today.
I know, but who cares? Nobody's going to do anything.
Well, nobody's going to do anything, but here's the point. If nobody's going to do anything, then why are they still harping on the crap? If you're not going to put the pedal to the metal on everyone.
Yeah.
If you're not going to everyone involved. Everyone involved. If you're not going to hurt everyone involved and you're just going to target the one guy, then there's no point.
No, but that's exactly what they're doing. They're only throwing this out there to keep people reminded. Hey, you remember that? Remember, we've been talking about Russian collusion. It's still out there. It's just something. Don't forget about Russian collusion. Remember when we were talking about Russian collusion? We were talking about Russian collusion, and and if you keep that in there, even if it's passing thing, it's not important, you don't make a big deal out of it, but you just mention it, you just keep the thought in the back of the head, then if which there isn't, but if there was something that they would find or could prove or link together or whatever, they see, and it would still be it wouldn't be considered irrelevant, it wouldn't be considered forgotten and outdated.
Now, two things. This is from Nicole over on the Facebook page. She says, Dematips at C libs are guilty too. ... Sacrificial lamb. She also puts out, sorry, slip of the tongue. Anyone else?
I dropped the bell.
Yeah, it's true.
Cockeyed, it didn't do anything.
Anyone else notice how all the dudes getting indicted are white and in their 70s?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like they don't have too much time on their hands anymore. Maybe time isn't on their side. Just gonna.
Nationwide is.
Oh. AARP is definitely on their side. Before we go any further, though, let's talk about some guns.
Yeah, let's talk about guns.
So Tarver Arms is joining together with Mojo, right? And they've got this
Mojo, but yeah.
They're joining together with Mojo to give away an amazing gun, a 6-hour P320.
That's a pretty gun.
Yeah. 6-hour P320. It is a Defender series. Or excuse me, Guardian. It's called a Guardian. I'm sorry. It has a built-in optic laser for all your stuff. It is amazing. Perfect gun for conceal and carry if that's what you were looking for. I'm sorry to anybody out there who happens to be family or relations. If you are related to any Mojo host, you cannot do it. But if you go to Mojo, if you go to mojo50.com, that means you, Dad. I'm sorry, you can't win this. Go to mojo50.com. They have a banner up at the top. You click that banner, you get registered to win right then and there. Tar River Arms has this gun available for anybody out there. But you can also buy it. You can buy it over at Tar River Arms if you want to. It is amazing. Go check it out. You can buy any 6-hour P320 and receive a $50 promotional code via your email toward the SIG store, which is really cool. When you use the promo code Mojo50P320.
Swanky.
Use the promo code Mojo50P320.
Yes.
Over on Tar River Arms are traguns.com. That's traguns.com.
traguns.com. Zig Truck Gator. Kawa Condom. Get it? Like
Cowabunga.
Well, at least I made myself laugh.
Ha.
We liked it. It was good.
Ha.
It was good. Also, we were asked, speaking of Zig the Trucking Gator. So when is Steven or Dylan going to dress up like Ron Jeremy for one of these porn music commercials?
Never. I might grow a porn stash just for one.
Just...
It'll take me about 2 weeks.
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Toying with your emotion. Who's what? Sorry,
What?
I'm reading
Huh?
the Twitters and I don't know. Anyway,
Oh, that's all replies.
gotcha. Yeah, that's what I realized. I'm like, what am I doing?
So many replies.
So many replies. It's like the MeWe's, man. Love them over there, but holy smokes, my ADHD just keeps me. It's
I
like,
know. Ping, ping, ping. You can't keep up. I know.
I can't. See, I like it when we both have the bell. Then it's like a challenge at that point. It's like
It really is. Who's going to get to the bell first? So, honorable mention here, actor Jeffrey Rush. He was charged. Jeffrey Rush?
Yeah, who's that?
He's an actor.
Well, I got that. You
Look.
said that 3 times. Who? Who?
Old white guy. He's been in a lot of movies. Like,
That guy that played in that film.
he played in that one movie.
He was, yeah, he did
Oh,
that show.
He
Those
was
lines.
he was in the Pirates of the Caribbean. He was the second pirate, not Jack Sparrow, but the other pirate.
Barbosa.
Yeah, that guy.
I see it now. Okay. I see
Yeah.
it.
Now you get it. So, he was allegedly charged with a hashtag #MeToo misconducts.
I just found a new sounder I'm going to get. Hold on.
There you go.
Keep going.
Okay. And problems with that is that they were false.
What? Wait a minute.
Or at least they could not be proven in a court of law.
They're false. We need to get. There was a point where the court system was you were innocent until proven guilty. We kind of need to head back that direction. This whole we can throw crap at you and your responsibility to prove your innocence is garbage. Sorry, that's my humble opinion. Because you don't. Otherwise, everybody and their mother is going to be throwing it and trying to look at the condom thing was a perfect example.
Yeah, for sure.
Those ladies, the ladies, the people that are complaining about it are the people who are turning around hoping to be able to profit and to gain off of something, and it's not actually to stop sexual assault or anything else. It's about trying to get your name in the book and trying to make yourself look good.
Sorry, not only am I laughing at what you said, but also the people in the MeWe, because there's not that many over there, and they're like, "How dare you say that there's too many things to ping you? Nobody's here." And then they did a GIF of Milhouse throwing a frisbee back and forth to himself and running and getting it and then throwing it again. But anyway, Jeffrey Rush, he was recently awarded $850,000 in damages for said articles of alleging MeToo misconduct. So good for him. He gets a slow clap.
It's personally though, it's not enough.
No,
not enough. He if you're accused like that, and again, it is possible he did it and they just couldn't prove it. Maybe he did get away with it. But
obviously
it's wrong.
Yes.
But seeing that it was not proven that he did anything wrong, oh yeah, you wax that sucker for everything it's worth.
Okay, you cleaned it up. That was all right. Yeah, you cleaned it up. You know what? I think we're gonna save this one for tomorrow. We keep on pushing this. We're gonna keep on pushing this one. This one last episode. We'll
make it to Friday Leftover
story for Friday Leftovers Day. All right. This has been your Defenders Live on Mojo 50, folks. Join us every night, 9 p.m. Eastern.
Yep.
On Mojo 50. You can find us on Mojo 50 TV. If you go to mojo50.com, there's a Mojo 50 TV button there. You can find us. We are live streaming there. We're on the YouTubes, on the Facebooks, on the Twitters. Everywhere you can find us at DOA Show. Go to DOAShow.com. Go /shop. And you can get your swag or your jackhole gear. Anything that you want. And if you can't find it, ask me, and I may be able to provide it to you. As always, folks, we'll see you tomorrow. Latest.